I'm just so tired of eating rubbish food. On this channel I've tested and tried so many 1-star restaurants, and I think it's time I turn to the dark side. While hundreds of people are out there leaving bad reviews on the internet, some are actually giving good ones. Now why someone would go on the internet to be nice, I've got no idea. But either way, today I'm going to be trying and reviewing 5-star rated restaurants in London. But these aren't just any restaurants, they're 5-star rated chicken shops. Now I recently made a video where I tried 1-star rated chicken shops, so it only makes sense I did 5-star. Now even though these restaurants are rated 5 stars, it doesn't necessarily mean that they're good. Some people have the most horrible opinions, so we can't take their word for it. Anyways, today we're going to start off with the lowest rated 5-star restaurant and moving on to the best at the end of the videos.
Just wanted to call and say the wings were the best wings I ever had in my life.
Up first, we have Chicken Zone, which is rated 4.7 stars. Now the interior of the store was quite small and there was nowhere to sit, but I did like how the store was laid out and I liked some of the decoration they had up. Anyways, after having a look, I quickly placed my order.
Can I get one number 6? One number 6 please, yeah.
And while I wait for my food, let me talk you through the rules of the video. 1. I must eat at a 5-star restaurant. I mean, that's the whole point of the video, so it's kind of self-explanatory. 2. We've got a budget of £3. It wouldn't be any fun if we just went into those restaurants and bought the most expensive items, so I've set myself a budget of £3 per shop. I can go over this budget if I need to, but it might impact the score's rating. 3. Leave a review. After I try the food, I've got to leave an honest review and rate each store out of 5, so we can rank who's the winner of the video. Now while we're on the topics of reviews, let's have a look at what people think about Chicken Zone. The greatest boss man. Generous, friendly, reasonably priced for 2 days economy. Overall amazing. If you want ends, shout Chicken Zone. Shame you can't really sit in and eat here though. The chicken burger was meh. Small buns with a thick piece of chicken and quite soggy fries. Also the barbecue sauce was too sweet. I came here all the way from Brighton for this delicious chicken wings. The order came quick and the owner was a nice small man. Respectful. The place was kept clean. 4.5 out of 5 review. Good place to get cheap, quick, delicious food. Anyways, it looks like my food's ready, so let's find out for ourselves.
Okay, so I've got the food right here. Sadly, there was no seats in there, so I'm gonna have to eat in my car, but the food is sealed. I've got no idea why they've sealed it and put sellotape on it, but that's a good sign. It's luxury, it's sealed, brand new, fresh, sellotape. That's how you know they're rated 4.7 stars. Ooh. Now it's the moment you've all been waiting for, the review. I saw they made these chips fresh when I came in, so hopefully they're good. Let's go. Okay. Chips. Wow. Wow. Now I'm not gonna lie, these chips are super fresh, crispy, fluffy. They're literally everything you'd want in a chip. Not gonna lie, it could do with some salt. That's the only thing I'll say, but that's my lack for not asking. Super good. It's kind of weird to say, but these chips actually taste like potatoes, which is it's kind of cool because usually you eat somewhere and I don't know, it tastes artificial. This tastes like a real fresh vegetable. Now the meal came with a drink and it did come from the fridge, but it's still somehow lukewarm. So they're gonna lose some points for that, but satisfying. Okay, finally we have the most important part of the review, the chicken. Now I'm not gonna lie, the shape of this chicken looks kind of funny, but I do like the color, so I've got good hopes. Let's give it a go. Okay. Flavor's a little, ooh. The flavor takes a while to kick in actually, but it's there, it's definitely there. It's smoky and a little bit spicy, but not in a good way, kind of in a bad way. Like it's a little stale almost, but it's not. It's stale, but it's fresh. It's a little weird. It's not the best wing I've ever had. It's edible, it's definitely not the worst chicken I've had on this channel. While I do like the chips and overall it was a good meal, I feel like the chicken was just a bit of a letdown, to be honest. Like I came into the store with medium expectations and I've left with this. And to be honest, I'm kind of disappointed. If this was a 2-star rated chicken place, I'd be beyond happy, but this is meant to be 4.7 stars. And to be honest, I can't say I'm not disappointed. If I had to describe the food in one word, it would be mid.
Now overall the food was okay, but this was meant to be a 5-star restaurant. I can't say the food was worth the hype, and to be honest, apart from the chips, the food was absolutely shite. Lucky for them, the chips do bring up the average, but overall Chicken Zone, you're getting a 3 out of 5. Next up on our list is Wings Fried Chicken, which has a rating of 4.8 stars. So the interior of the store was super nice. I really liked the design of it, and especially this cool toy dispenser machine thing. I ordered 4 wings and chips, which set me back £3. Now while I wait for my food, let's read some more reviews. Honestly the best in the area. Can't get any better with a friendly service, good price and taste of their food. The wings are my top 3 best I've ever had. The chips were lovely and fresh. I absolutely love the selection of sauces. The fried chicken was okay, but the batter was to die for. I would definitely come again. If you're craving chicken, then come to here. It's worth it. I recommend everyone to eat there, and you can also order delivery as well. It's the best out of every chicken food place I've been to.
Second meal officially secured. So here we have 4 wings and chips, which cost us £3. Now, one thing I've instantly noticed is they use thin fries instead of thick. That's different to the last restaurant, so let's see how that tastes. Right, so as usual, let's start with a chip. Wow, this is so saucy. Okay. Okay. Interesting. So because they're French fries, they're so much thinner, and because of that, they're so much more crispy, but somehow they're not dry, which I kind of like. No matter how thin these are, they're still somehow juicy. Now this meal was 20p cheaper. It didn't come with a drink, but it did come with an extra wing. So I don't know how you guys would value that, but I'd say that's roughly about the same. To be fair, you probably get more value, but I'd rather have a drink. Luckily I had one from the last meal. But in general, I think it's still pretty good value. £3 for 4 wings and chips. Obviously the extra wing is only worth something if the wings taste good. So it's time to try the wing. Now comparing the shape to the other wing we had, it's quite the same, I'm not gonna lie, but the color does look a little more red, which is kind of enticing me. So let's give it a go. Off the bone. Wow. The flavor is so much stronger in this wing, and I could kind of tell from the color it's gonna taste stronger. The only thing letting it down is it's a little dry. You can kind of tell it's been there all day, but then again, I am going at 8:30 p.m, so I can't expect it to be fresh. For a 4.9 rated restaurant, I literally have nothing to complain about. If I've got that earlier or a better time of the day, it would have been fresh. Apart from that, almost perfect. In terms of the flavor of the wings, they've got it spot on. It's just the right amount of spice to it. Oh wow, this one's so juicy. Now maybe it was just the other wing I had, but this one I've just bit into was absolutely perfect. Like, not dry whatsoever. Let's give it another bite. My God. Now usually I'm more of a drum guy instead of a flap, but this is amazing. Not only was that the best wing I've had today, that might be one of the top 5 wings I've had in my life. Like, the flavor behind it is still ringing in the back of my pause. There's like the right amount of spice to it with the right amount of kick and that smoky sensation to it. Just wow. I mean, the place literally has wings in their name, so that should have been a great indicator that the place is gonna be good. But now, most importantly, how do they score?
Now the store itself was super nice. I really liked how it was laid out and the vibe was super chill. I mean, even the staff was super nice as well. One of them saw me recording and asking what it was for, if it was for a vlog, blah, blah, blah. And as for the food, I really don't have anything bad to say. The food was really good. The flavor was really nice. I just wish that first wing was as good as the second one. Honestly, this place kind of lived up to the hype. Wings fried chicken, 5 stars. Now finally we have Chicken Academy and Pizza with a rating of 4.8 stars. I'll save you guys the boredom of me talking about how nice the interior was, and I'll skip straight to what I ordered. I got 3 wings and chips for £3.50, which meant this was the most expensive chicken of the video, and also this is all I had left from the £10 budget. I did say we could go over the budget if I need to, so let's see if it'd be worth it or not. Went here for the first time today, and all I have to say is this is the best fast food within a 5-mile radius. Highly recommend. Burger was 10/10, service was 10/10, very clean, very friendly, and the food was very fresh. Highly recommend. I am a regular customer of it, and I am right in saying because of the wings and spicy burger, I had ordered some from earlier on today. It's 11:57 and I've been woken up out of my sleep with acid reflux of the spicy wings, and I can usually take my spice. I was unable to breathe as the spice was stuck in my throat.
Final meal of the day secured. Now interestingly, this was the first place to give me a box for the chips and the wings separately. Now what that means is there's more volume for the chips in here, so you're getting more chips as well as your wings not getting crumpled and smashed and destroyed by the weight of the chips. So it's a win-win apart from the environment, but who cares. Interestingly, they also sellotaped it, but that was because the box was too full of chips, so you know I've got great value for money here. Oh yeah. Now I did this beautiful sauce myself because I did it at the counter, just the way I like it. Now just like every other meal, let's start with the chips. Now, what I've noticed is they've got, ooh, that is saucy. They've got thick chips like the first store. So let's see if they're any better than them. Okay. Now, you know what? I've got to be honest. I'm kind of tired of eating chips all day, but these are really good. These are exceptionally good. They've got such a natural and fresh taste behind them, even though they've been deep fried in oil. But now I'm sure you guys are tired of me eating chips as well. So let's move on to the biggest, juiciest wings I've ever seen in my life. Now, these wings are so big that they couldn't even fit in the box and had to be put inside their own bag. And I'm not gonna lie, it's literally falling apart with me just looking at it. So I can't wait to put them up. Okay, pause again. All right, let's go. That is the best wing I've had today by far. Wow. I don't think there's enough words to describe the explosion of flavors that's just happened in my mouth right now. Wow. Hello, is this Chicken Academy?
Yes, it is, brother.
I just wanted to call and say, I just came in and got 3 wings and chips. And the wings were the best wings I ever had in my life.
Is it?
Yeah, thank you, bro. Those wings were amazing.
Thank you, man. I appreciate that, man.
I pass my credits on to the chef. That is the best wings I've ever had in my life, bro. I would turn back right now to go and say thank you. But that is such a long drive. But oh my God. Oh my God, it's so juicy and... Oh. No, I don't know what they've done to that chicken. But I'm gonna go back. And I'm gonna find the recipe. And I'm gonna sell it for double the price. Because genuinely, hand on my heart, I don't think I've had a better wing than this. This is genuinely the best chicken I've ever... Oh, I'm sorry, I can't. Oh my God, look at... Seriously, when I saw this place was rated 4.9 stars, I thought it's gotta be overhyped. There's no way fried chicken can be rated this highly. Like, it's just chicken, but I'm a believer. Now, for the meal, they had 2 options. They had 2 wings and chips for £3 or 3 wings and chips for £3.50. And I'm so glad I got the extra wing because it was worth it. When you get an extra wing in a meal like this, who gives a shit about the drink? I got the best chicken I've ever had in my life. Now, if you guys haven't already guessed by my reaction, you'll probably be able to tell who's gonna get the highest rating in this video. Wow.
Seriously, that might have been some of the best chicken I've ever had in my life. It was literally perfect. I've not got a single bad thing to say about it. I'm not gonna lie, it was slightly over budget, but for that quality of chicken, I would happily go over it again. Chicken Academy, 5 stars. Thank you for watching until the end of the video. It really does mean a lot. If you're still watching this far into the video, you either 1, really like the video, or 2, you're on a generational hate watch. Either way, please leave a like on the video. If you guys want to see more videos, make sure you subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next one. Love.
Guys, please make sure you subscribe to Elite. It's very, very important. You need to subscribe right now.